I think I've gotten to the time of year where it's like spring and it's a time of transition and change, and for me that's like the true new year, new me vibe, and everything's feeling really messy and I feel like I really need to have a focus on tidying and self-care, like surface level self-care, and just getting my shit together for summer, you know? I'm gonna do some food shopping, a little bit of a meal prep, do my own hair, maybe do my own nails, a little bit of a tidy, you know, just a reset for the week. You ever just feel like penned in by your surroundings and a little bit claustrophobic and like everything's clean but it's not tidy? So I've just got piles of books and clothes everywhere. Like it's been a while since I've done a really deep clean, laughing at how messy my shoes are and my drawers are. I'm definitely not going to be able to get all the tidying done today, especially not like a deep clean, but I do just really want like a clean space and a clean mind. Something I tend to do on Mondays, I'm being quite optimistic with my timing today, but it's to film a bunch for TikTok and also schedule a bunch of Instagram and TikToks for my crystals page. Sorry, I just like choked. So I will take you through that process if we get to it today. It's normally like quite late into the evening. I have this little corner which has all my books and like my TBR pile and my speaker, for some reason some tahine and a mirror plate, and everything's just like so messy and dirty. So I'm gonna start by sorting this out. These are the ones that I've pulled out that I'd like to read this month. So Crime and Punishment, a reread of Birthday Letters, finishing this finally, and this, which I got for Christmas. This is just a collection of all my favourite things. Crystals, rocks, it's got like a hagstone on it, my ceramic pigeon, a cute little ornamental teaspoon. I'm gonna clean this and put some new stuff on it. It's a lot more full now, but I've got my pigeon, I've got some celestite, a clear quartz, I've got my blue lace agate, a labradorite tower, the chopstick holders, which I stole from the Ivy Asia, and then I put my brother's bracelets on it, his NA or AA keyring that I've got, and then one of his poker chips from Vegas. My brother's a Pisces, God rest his soul, and I think this is quite like blue and watery, and it's just somewhere nice to put these bits, these little trinkets. I'm gonna finish tidying this bit off camera and then I'll check back in with you. This is why I do so much reading on my Kindle, because I don't have a bookshelf, but somehow I still keep buying books and this is where they have to live. Now I've done the thing where I've made the rest of my room really messy, just tidying one small area. We're gonna tackle it piece by piece. My mantelpiece and my mirror is so dirty and it's really annoying me, so let's crack on with that. Now call it an ADHD thing or call it a lazy person thing, it's probably a little bit of both, but when I face like a big or slightly deeper tidy than usual, I really have to break it down like section by section, or I get super overwhelmed, don't know where to start, and I'm not doing it. The problem with being a trinket person is it takes much longer to remove everything. So I have all my red and pink and like self-love theme stuff here. That's as tidy and clean as that's gonna get. What's that? This is my favourite crystal from my personal collection, Doug got it for me for Christmas. It's absolutely beautiful, so that's just gonna go there, and that's as good as that gets. I'm going to tackle bedside drawers off camera and we'll change the beds later, but shoes and dresser definitely needs doing. Been too early to swap out my winter shoes for summer shoes, but I haven't worn anything on this row in like months, but it's because the season hasn't been right. I don't understand how this happens every time. This is where I get ready. It drives me insane. Not perfect, but better. I really need to reseal this because, believe it or not, this is actually clean. So basically, this is my PC setup. I'm in two minds about whether I want to deep clean it because I feel like I could. So I used to stream on Twitch, I only just stopped this year, but I've got things like my Stream Deck and my mic, and underneath here my terrible cable management, but like capture cards and stuff that could be unplugged and I could clean my PC. I'm really unsure on whether I want to do it because it's going to be a big job and unplugging a lot of stuff, and I think it's going to take me a lot longer than I think. And I do have other bits I wanted to do today. I wanted to film. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'll save that. I like to do something I call productive procrastination, which is when I know I really need to do something else, like tidying suddenly seems like a much better idea. You know how if you've got like an exam deadline or a coursework deadline, or you should be studying or something, you just start tidying and you don't feel bad because it's something that needs to be done, but you only want to do it when you're under time pressure for something else. For the most part, I'm done. I'm not going to change my bed today. That's too much for me. We've still got a meal prep. Everything is so clean and so lovely. I feel so good. Like, my room feels really fresh. I feel a lot better. I'm a bit sweaty and sticky from how much cleaning I've done, and I've just got a few bits to tidy up on my bed. But other than that, that took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I got a bit more involved than I thought I was going to. I am always going to do my hair sat on the floor. My self-care has been on absolute zero lately. And when I say self-care, I mean surface level self-care. I forget how much of a difference being organised makes to the quality of my life. I think I've been feeling a little blue lately, and I've just not been helping myself really. I've been leaving things to the last minute. I've been spending money on lunches because even though I have food, I haven't made myself anything in advance. I haven't been like putting out my clothes and organising my bag. And for me, when I'm not organised, it really adds on to the stress because yeah, I might feel not great some days. That's fine. That's like normal. That's part of the human experience. But if I know I'm not feeling great and I have the spoons and the energy to do it, there is some things I can do to make it a little bit easier. I just burnt the side of my head filming a TikTok and it really hurt. And I don't think you can see it, but I burnt here. So I usually wash my hair once a week and then I'll heat style it once a week as well. So that's what I'm doing today. I like to do this like fake bouncy blow dry, but with a curling tong because there's no way in hell that I can blow dry my own hair. This will last me nearly the whole week of looking at least heat styled because I'll sleep with it in a low bun. I'm not pin curling it today because I'm lazy. I'm just gonna wrap it into a low bun while I do my meal prep in a bit. I'll show you, and the curls should set really nicely. A financial goal for me that is totally frivolous but would make such a difference to my life would be getting my hair wash and blow dried midweek, once a week. When you've got the Little Bo Peep prom ringlets, you're not going to brush them out. I'm gonna get a scrunchie, pull it into a low ponytail and twist it the way you curled it. And you want to tuck it quite tight on the ends because otherwise it's going to be frizzy. So just keep twisting and tuck it. And that is how you set your curls without pin curls. I'm going to do some meal prep for the week now. Don't get me wrong, this is not like proper cooking 7 meals meal prep. This is me doing stuff that makes my life easier. My lunches for the week are basically already prepped anyway. I'll show you what I normally have. But yeah, it's just getting everything together, making it a little bit easier in the morning. I'm not great at eating breakfast, so I have a smoothie every morning as well, but to make things easier, I just bag up all my smoothie ingredients into separate containers. I'm half asleep in the mornings, I can just dump it in the blender and go. There's usually some mango or some spinach or some greens that I have in the fridge, whatever's left over, sometimes a banana, and then some frozen sea moss cubes. I just whip in there, and I'll do 4 because I work 4 days a week. And that's breakfast meal prep done. Next I'm going to make ginger shots because I really fancied it and I like them. I don't often normally do this, but just like enough for 3 days. I really like them with soda water. This is a clean muslin because this has loads of bits in it. That should keep for like 4 days. Next I'm going to make wontons, which is actually really extra, but I always have a bag of homemade ones in the freezer, but I've run out. I'm pescatarian, so I just make prawn and veggie ones. Spring onions, ginger, coriander, diced raw prawns. I forgot mushrooms, but normally I'd put mushrooms in there. So corn flour, white pepper, teeny bit of salt. I'm doing bouillon powder. I've got a vegan one, but you can just use chicken if you've got chicken. Sugar, a little bit of MSG, dark soy sauce, rice vinegar, sesame oil, and give it a mix. I'm done. They look so cute. I finished the meal prep, but I reached the point in my vlog where I'm like, oh my god, this must all be so boring. And it's not. It's a reset vlog. It's fine. So I'm just talking myself out of that. I wanted to do my nails. I wanted to do my cute little press-ons. And I really thought I had some, but it turns out I don't. So I'm just checking the weather for tomorrow, and then I'm just gonna pull an outfit out for work. Getting an outfit out for work is one of those things that actually relieves me from so much stress in the morning, like you wouldn't believe it. I don't even really put that much thought into my work outfits, but just not having to do it in the morning literally improves my day by 100%. I'm back on the floor. I just thought I'd show you what my hair looks like because I just brushed it out to film a part 2 for TikTok. It's quite dark, so it's hard to see. It is just gonna go straight back in the bun because I'm gonna sleep with it like that. Having one of my ginger shots from earlier with some soda water, it's so tasty, but it keeps making me sneeze because the ginger's really spicy. I've just been in bed making and editing some TikToks for my hair page. I usually would go onto YouTube and download all of my TikToks and upload them to YouTube Shorts, but I haven't really done any that I want to upload this week. I haven't been very good at posting recently. I was thinking about scheduling some posts for my Crystal Instagram and TikTok, but to be honest, I might just do that on my lunch break tomorrow. I try to avoid working in the evening where I can because otherwise I end up staying up really late. My brain gets into work mode. I'm going to edit what's in my drafts. I'm not going to make anything new. Instead, I'm going to do some planning on my iPad and just plan like my next batch of content, and then at least I'll feel like I've done something. Getting ready for bed in a second, but I thought I'd just sort out my work bag. This is the bag I use for work. I probably should use a backpack, but oh well. I'm going to turn off my work phone and just charge that because I always forget to charge my work phone. Always 20,000 receipts. Of course I keep all my toiletries in a Glossier bag. I've got a mini tahine for my keyring now. Perfect. I used to work at Victoria's Secret, so I have like 10,000 of these and I'm trying to use them, so I just make sure to keep one in my work bag.